they have chosen orphans. These days, when they say orphans, people just think, especially for Sierra Leone, they think everybody in Sierra Leone, or every child there, or whose parents died, are orphans. Well, orphans are people like any one of us who've lost their parents, both parents. Like myself, I've lost my mom and dad, so I'm an orphan. But the orphans we are talking about are these orphans who have lost parents in their lives during crisis time, and for any other reason, maybe from childbirth or from war, since we had an 11-year war in Sierra Leone, they've been left there and suffering. So attention needs to be paid to underage children and the early youth in their catchment area. So Mr. and Mrs. Roger Carlton has chosen an area in Bo in Southern Province as their catchment area, where they will support these underprivileged children. So to be an orphan in a poor country like ours means a lot, and with serious consequences affecting their well-being. I will also add children from poor parents and families to address this issue, and the reason why COGA wants you to support them in supporting these children. So first of all, let's look at what are the effects. When Kofi was here, and his mother, I've met Kofi's mother at one of my numerous functions. It was more about the Ebola education group. Kofi has mentioned about the rights of the children and what they lack. In London here, there is a big fight and also a big push for the government to look at children who are still suffering. There are still children suffering in London. Children living in poverty in London. But if you compare with their suffering to those in Sierra Leone, I think you will support what Kofi was saying. So the effects of the poverty on these children will be things like what he just started listing. Lack of shelter and proper homes, lack of clothing, lack of good nutrition, lack of education, of often poor education or high dropout rate for mainstream education, lack of health care, social isolation, crime. If you listen to the news or from all the social media, for those who follow up Sierra Leone seriously, when the flood happened on the 16th of last month, we saw how the slums, the children in the slums and all the adults there became homeless. And those who suffered more were the children. But we are just watching and trying to do whatever we can because the government has promised to move them to another location. As we all know, we were all against the slums in Freetown. And the water has wiped it away. We don't know whether they're going to go back there or not. So having listed all these problems that face children from poor backgrounds, like the children, the underprivileged children, COGA is sponsoring, what can we do? It is very expensive to support these children due to general poverty in the country, of course. So COGA is asking you for your financial and physical support. Financial support, we're here to raise funds. We can pledge. You can pledge, say, I want to give £500 over 1 year. Or you want to donate items, school books, school materials, old clothing, etc. The other category of children that COGA is looking at are girls. Girls are the future of any country. Do you agree with that? Women. The reason why women are the future of any nation or country is because they become productive mothers, they bear breadwinners like sons, and these sons are the ones who protect the country, going to become military men in case of defense, becoming leaders. And I must just give you a few effects of poverty on girls. Poor education, poor motherhood. So obviously if you're poor and your mom is poor, you know what that means. High pregnancy rate, which leads to increase in abortions, backyard abortions. I did nurse in Sierra Leone, and anybody who is an adult who grew up in Sierra Leone knows exactly what I'm talking about. Those backyard illegal abortions that were committed. And unwanted children. So obviously if a girl is going to primary school and or early secondary school and they are pregnant, and these children are rejected, they are unwanted children. And you know what that means when you have a lot of unwanted children in the family, the conflicts that are there, the rejection, and all the social problems. Girls from poor backgrounds, if not being looked after properly, will obviously lead to prostitution. And we know the effects of prostitution. Infections like sexually transmitted diseases, which leads to infertility. So if we are trying, if we say the girls, women are the future of tomorrow, and in their early life they've ended up with infections that make them infertile, then we're not going to have more children in the world, obviously, for that community. So there are a lot of consequences. Early marriages to support their poor parents. So these are the things COGA wants to save these girls from. All I've listed, and therefore we want to support them to become useful citizens. So COGA is really determined. They do this by educating the girls and the boys. They also pay attention to boys because if they are not educated in their community, their lives are ruined. It leads to crime, jail terms, or street living, street begging, etc. Or they move from their little rural areas and move to the capital where they will be there in the street suffering. And they become useless adults of the country. So COGA, as you can see from their posters, their main aim is to educate, inspire, to transform lives, empower, and to lead. So that's their aim, and I really love that. So we need to join hands together and support COGA wherever we go and spread the news that they are doing great work in their catchment area around Bo in Southern Province. About TOSHPA now. TOSHPA is the organization of Sierra Leone healthcare professionals in UK. It is the only umbrella organization for all the healthcare professionals, anybody, be it a doctor, allied health professionals, physio, those are physios, dietitians, etc. Even student nurses, healthcare work, any healthcare workers, social workers, medical students, support workers, they're all welcome to join TOSHPA. The reason why we joined TOSHPA, it used to be the Sierra Leone Nurses and Midwives Association, but we decided to have an umbrella organization to prevent people going into little fractions. Because if we are not together, there is no impact. We don't make any impact. Everybody goes in little segments to do little things. Our main aim is to build capacity in Sierra Leone because of the brain drain. We've all come down here. I was trained in Sierra Leone. I did all my nursing career in Sierra Leone. There was no reason for me to be here. But I came here because my husband came to study and I joined him. And we didn't go back before the war started in Sierra Leone, which I regret up till now. I very much regret being here throughout all these years because I was doing a fantastic job in Lower Bambara where I was the coordinator of primary health care in that district. So that's why TOSHPA is there for. So you are welcome to join TOSHPA. And in fact, we want to start branches in big towns like Bristol, Manchester, Birmingham, etc. So you will have your own Toshpa branch, and when we have any functions, there's a big function, then you can go and join us, and then we communicate by emails or any social media. So if you're a healthcare worker here and you're interested in volunteering, I must emphasize we do a lot of volunteering. We go out to Sierra Leone and carry out most of our activities without external funds. We use our holidays, we go on holidays and teach few days in a nursing school or on the wards, or do whatever we want to do, road show, teaching on blood pressure, hypertension, screening people, and sending equipment to Sierra Leone. So you can do that, okay? You don't have to wait for grants for you to go and give your talents back to your people. I think I should stop that far. There is a big occasion coming for Toshpa on the 24th of October. It's a Black History event, and it's in London. Hannah will give you the, I forgot to bring the flyers here, but Hannah will give you the information later on. I will email it to her, and she can email to all the contacts that are here. And if you're on social media, I'm always there because of Toshpa, okay? So you won't miss it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mrs. Compton. Indeed, we have seen a line of people who, in their own ways, are doing a great work for our little country. So, at this point, we don't only want to thank all of them for carrying on that remarkable and worthwhile ventures. But at this point in time, especially for tonight, we want to continue to ask anybody in this house tonight, or anybody you might know outside of this house tonight, to give their own little support to COGA. Especially for tonight, we have the raffle tickets still out there. We'll be making a draw very soon, and somebody or some people will win some prizes. They also have some t-shirts which they're selling, and that costs only £10. That £10, you buy that t-shirt and wear it and be proud of it. It goes a long way in helping our orphan children in Sierra Leone. So, if there's anybody in the audience here tonight, nobody is pushed, nobody is forced, but if you want to come on stage and pledge something, however little, it may be £1, it may be £500, it may be a little equipment. If you want to do that, the floor is open to you. Anybody in the house? Anna and her husband Roger. You just want to thank all of you very much. I give all of you a very big hand. Come
on. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel obliged to pledge, not because she's mom or his dad, but because I see the effort they're putting into the work and how hard they're pushing, and sometimes I'm embarrassed. So tonight I'm pledging £100. Thank you, sir.
We just want to say a very big thank you to Tony. As he said, it's not because they are his parents, but because he feels that he has to play a part as well.
I will pledge £100.
Is that as you as an individual or as church plan?
Same one. As an individual.
All right. Thank you very much, Mrs. Coulter. Thank you.
I'll pledge £50.
Yeah, we want to thank Mrs. Tisset as well for pledging £50 to the cause. So Hannah, please take care of the records. And at this point in time, they've also, apart from the food that they've provided for us, they also think that it is a moment when we need to rejoice together, dance and merry, so that we can all help our country, not only now, but for the future. I want to thank you all very much. Thank you. Mr. DJ, where are you? Where is it? All right, just a couple of announcements, please, before we get on the dance floor. I understand that the raffle people are ready now, so we better get that out of the way straight away. And then, another good news is the fact that there is very, very palatable pepper soup waiting. Yeah? So please, don't go away without your own pepper soup. It is coming later on. Please. Thank you. Tony, where's our raffle ticket? Let's get that out of the way straight away. Hello. I understand we have another pledge to come, please. Hold your breath.
See that?
We are ready. All right, can I have a pledge? Another 50 pounds. All right. Listen to this one. You see, our former Slabber chairman, as we recognize him tonight, is here to offer some pledge, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sheriff. On behalf of my family, I would like to take this opportunity to extend my gratitude and appreciation to the Charlton family. I'm very much impressed. I've just come back from Sierra Leone. I was there throughout the Ebola. I was there for 3 years, 8 months. The cause which you are undertaking is indeed a remarkable cause you are undertaking. And I just pray that God will continue to give you the strength to keep on pushing this project you are embarking on. And I want to make a special appeal to each and every Sierra Leonean here and the community at large that we should join together to support our the two couples over here, Mr. and Mrs. Charlton. Like I said, I'm just returning. I haven't got much, but I would like to pledge £30 for this cause.
Yes,
Oh, thank you, Mr.
Yes, they keep calling me the snapper, but today we're going to snap I'm not chairman. Yes. I want to say a big thank you to Antiana, as I usually call you, and Roger, the big man. But On a special note, on behalf of our Sierra community here in Bristol, I would like to say thank you to all of you for coming tonight, and we really appreciate your presence tonight. Without saying much, on behalf of the Sierra Leone Association in Bristol, as the chairman, in agreement with my men, we would like to pledge £100 to your cause, please. Thank you.
Very good, very good. You see, he's a young man leading a very big organization on behalf of Sierra Leoneans in this city. We just want to thank you, Brother James, and your executive for that wonderful, wonderful gesture. So, we just want to conclude this side of tonight's events by drawing the raffle. Are we ready? Yeah? If we're not quite ready, let us do it at a later time, probably in an hour or so.
Signs of the Emancipation Proclamation.
Yeah?
This moment is the free king as the first people like
Tony, let us divide a little, please. Let us get some music and some people on the floor, and let us marry with our brother and our sister.
Hello?
Are we there?
Just give your attention, please. I need a volunteer to help us with the raffle draw.
Much decision that we're going to delay the raffle draw a little bit in about an hour's time or something like that. Let us allow people to marry a little bit, and then we can come back to the raffle, please. Meanwhile, if there's anybody else who wants to buy some raffle tickets, they are available, and please don't hesitate to make the decision.
Yeah. Shit,